guess what? I found it. Now you might be sitting there thinking, Cameron, what could be worse than a StarCraft dodge? Let me tell you. So you know what? I'm just sitting here. I'm minding my own business. Just trying to go about my day. Just looking for some bus stuff online. Just to see what, maybe there's something I haven't seen before. Take a look at some auctions. Take a look at some pictures. eBay or whatever. And just find something. And you know what? I found it. I freaking found it. Guys, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Let me just throw out there first. No pictures or videos are mine unless I say so. Okay, so Cameron, what could possibly be worse than a StarCraft dodge? What could possibly be worse than a StarCraft dodge? It's very hard to beat. Yes, I'm fully aware. You know what? I found it though. So you know how like when you go to a restaurant and they advertise like, their new burger or whatever, and it just looks amazing and it looks perfectly done, and you're like, oh my goodness, I have to go try that. But then you get there and you order it and it just looks like a pile of there's the difference. Like, they advertise it one way, but they're never going to make it that way. And then you get it and it's actually well, props to StarCraft for actually following through with their advertised thing. They advertised a StarCraft dodge looking pretty bad, and then you know what? They actually made a StarCraft dodge that actually looks pretty freaking bad. Worse than the original StarCraft dodge that I have showed you. So take a look at this. This is the old StarCraft website from 2002. Now you see this over here? You see that? How it's just like, oh, that's just a rendering. That is just a rendering. It cannot actually look that bad. Well, guess what? They made it look that bad. Now you're looking at this picture on screen and you're like, oh, Cameron, that's just a normal StarCraft dodge. You know what? No, it's not. Look at this, okay? God. Look! It has a wheelchair lift on it. The dodge, the StarCraft dodge, has a wheelchair lift on it. It just doesn't look right. Am I the only one seeing that? I can't be the only one seeing this. This does not look right at all. It's not that I have something against wheelchair lifts on a school bus, because I don't. I have nothing against wheelchair lifts on it. Look, I have an ICBE sitting right here that has a wheelchair lift on it. This is a model, but you get the point. Guys, just look at this. I'm sitting here trying to come up with stuff that I didn't mention in that original video, but I can't, because my opinion has not changed at all. So this StarCraft dodge is different than the other StarCraft dodge in a couple different ways now that, I don't think look right at all. So first off, the wheelchair lift. And you'll see why I think this is just stupid once we get on the inside, but you really just have to look at it and see that, this just does not work. The second thing on this bus is the stop sign. Now, if you take a look, this one has the square bulbs, and I very much like the stop signs with square bulbs, but that does not look right on this bus at all. Not 1% does it look right. If it had the circle bulbs, okay, fine, that'd be okay. But the square bulbs just make it look weird. Like, this is just an odd-looking bus, and maybe that's why they put it on there. They're just, the people were thinking like, you know what? How can we make this just a little bit weirder? Oh, you know what? Let's put a stop sign with square bulbs on it. That'll do it. No, that does not look right at all. I mean, the bus is already rounded, and then you have the square bulbs. It doesn't work. It's not right. Not at all. Not 1%. Here's another thing. Look at this. This just looks really, really weird. How the warning light thing just You know what I'm saying? Just look how far this extends over the driver windshield right here. That's not right at all. The third point I want to bring up is the crossing gate. Now, I don't know if Nebraska's spec requires a crossing gate, but it just looks stupid as on this. First off, I've never been a fan of these super thin, little, like, PVC pipe crossing gates. I think that those are just ridiculous, if you ask me. Can you just imagine, like, the Reds running on this and having that crossing gate just, like, slowly come out, just like... Like, that crossing gate just does not work on it at all. There shouldn't be a crossing gate on it. Not at all. It just makes it look even stranger. It's so weird. No, don't take it off, rip it off, burn the whole thing. This is the emergency exit. I don't know, it just looks weird, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. I know it's just one door on the back. There's nothing more I can say about it. What the Hold on. No, that isn't right. You know what, guys? I just saw something that just made it a lot worse. I didn't even notice it originally when I was first looking through these pictures. So notice up here how this looks like it might be either repainted or something. There's nothing right there, okay? Alright, now take a look up here where it says public schools. They put public schools on that thing up there. I know that's the only place, but that just makes it look weirder. Like, that's even worse. How did I not notice that? Oh my god, that is so bad. Look, there it is right there. That is not right at all. That just makes it look so much worse. I can't even play with that. Like, that just makes it look horrendous. While we're on this picture, take a look at how the door is on there. It's just bolted down. Like, those are the same type of bolts that are on my door right there. Like that. Come on, StarCraft. What were you thinking when you made this? Nothing at all, clearly. Wait, hold on. Is that Oh god, did someone on the bus? Oh, wait, that's Rust. Sorry, I got confused. The whole bus is Here's the engine, if any of you want to look at it. That's that. Okay, so here's a picture of the control panel, and I know there's not much to it. There's 4 switches. We have master, flashing lights, override, and there's a strobe on there? Oh my god. Oh god, it keeps getting worse. Like, yo, I've had this link for a couple days now, and I've been sitting here, like, trying to gather my thoughts and, like, looking at it and trying to come up with stuff to say about it. And now that I'm actually, like, I'm doing this video now, I keep finding stuff, and it keeps getting worse and worse and worse than I originally thought. Why is there a strobe light on this bus? There needs to be nothing on the bus just needs to go burn. It needs to burn. Okay, here's the door handle. You know, just a standard, you know, normal manual door handle. Nothing special about it. So now I want to go back to why this bus looks worse than I mean, it looks like shit. The whole bus just looks like shit. Let's just make that clear. I don't know if you guys could tell. I don't like this bus at all. But the wheelchair lift just kind of renders this completely useless. So let's look. You have a grand total of 4 seats. So 2 passengers in these seats, that's 4 people, and then 1 passenger in each of these seats. So that's a grand total of 6 people. 1 wheelchair right here, so that's 7 people and a driver. That's 8 people. Can you imagine getting your CDL and expecting to drive like a Type C or a Type D? Like training so hard, you know, learning your pre-trip and, you know, driving around and practicing taking, you know, wide turns and all that, and then getting stuck in a bus for the maximum of 8 people, and it be a StarCraft Dodge? Like, I'm sorry whoever had to drive this. I am so sorry. I apologize on behalf of all bus people. Okay, so here's the other thing with the wheelchair lift. You can see that these are two separate doors right here. So one opens one way, one opens this way. So this door effectively makes this door completely useless. Now there is a possibility that at the wheelchair stop there were two students there. So this door just swings in front of this door and effectively renders it useless. And I could go on and on about this, but I'm just going to skip it because it's not even, this whole bus is just not even worth it. It's not worth it at all. It's not worth my time. Yet here I am making a video about it. And last picture to actually look at, it has 106,000 miles. To think that people drove this thing 106,000 miles, it blows my mind. Someone actually had to drive this. Someone actually had to drive this. Oh man, I'm sorry for them. Now guys, of course with the auction, they put up a whole video just to prove that it works, and you know what? It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. I don't want to see you driving around. I don't want to comment. I don't want to say anything about it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Take a look at this school bus fleet post from 2003. It says, today I was looking through the 2002 school bus fleet backed book edition and I came across a rather weird contraption. The Dodge school van built by StarCraft is very tall. So even back 16 years ago, when this thing was even out, someone is like, what in the f*** am I looking at? Someone else said, I agree, it's an ugly school van. Looks like a bunch of van and school bus parts put together, the school bus signs with the flashing lights. There are other safer looking small vehicles they can use. Yeah, I 100% agree. There was so much other shit that they could have used, but there were a couple people who thought, you know what? Let me order a StarCraft Dodge, because that seems like a good idea. So you know what I had to do? Just like the other video, I had to make sure that the local school district actually bought this. So let's go take a look on Google Maps at their bus garage. Okay, there's a Bluebird, two Thomases, two Visions. See, there's nothing over there. There's a Carpenter. And there it is. There it is. There it is.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, look, there's an HDX 2C2s. 745. Let's see which one this one is. 798 and 723. You just passed me twice, and you didn't even say hi.
You know what? I am so sorry. I didn't even see you there. I'm in the middle of recording a video right now, and I want this to be in it, okay?
Okay.
So you saw someone posted on, I think it was in the vintage group, there was a StarCraft Dodge in there. Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I think I saw that.
This was like a week ago. What, can you just give your opinion for everyone on this bus, dare I say? Like, I just need to make sure that I'm not going crazy right now and like don't like this.
No, I don't really care for it either. I mean, I think it's interesting, but I don't really care for it. I saw somewhere, I think it was in the comments of that, where apparently some district somewhere got one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think they ordered it, but they got it. It didn't meet the state spec because of its structure, and then they just had to park it for a few years.
And there's your proof that it is a piece of shit, and it's not just me. All right, so Adam just confirmed that I'm not going crazy. And it's an interesting concept. No, shut the up, Adam. That thing just looks like shit. Come on, boy. Yeah, but here it is. Look at it. It's just sitting right there. Like, come on, they actually have a decent little fleet. They have a Chevy, they have FS65, Visions, even a Carpenter FE, and then a StarCraft Dodge. That ruined the whole fleet. I mean, just take a look at it. What? It's so weird. Why would you want that? I don't know. I don't know what people are thinking, but Whatever. Okay, we're going to read a couple points off of the sales website. Let's see. Compact and nimble. Okay, probably. The Dodge school van is easier to drive and maneuver. Okay, it probably is. It probably is. Less expensive to buy. Well, obviously, because, I mean, it's just a bunch of shit. So, maintain and operate than any full-size bus. No. That thing would probably be vandalized fairly quickly, and is the ideal solution for your transportation needs where passenger capacity requirements are limited. There are so many other Type A's that someone could have gone with, and they're just like, you know what? StarCraft Dodge all the way. Nope. So I'm over here looking around on this dealership website, and they have a create a bus option. A create a bus option. And it's just a form. It's a form, and they're going to try and make a bus that fits your needs. You know what? This is how the StarCraft Dodge was made. Someone was like, you know what? I need a bus that's not actually a bus. I need something that's a little bit easier to drive and that's not a fully integrated bus. And you know what? I really like that Dodge chassis that they have. Let's turn that into a bus. That's a good idea. Let's just do that. So I don't know. That's my guess on how the StarCraft Dodge was made. I could be right. I could probably be wrong. But you know what? That's what I'm going with. Someone sat there and was like, you know what? Let's just push a bunch of buttons and see what it turns out to be. And then you know what? The StarCraft Dodge appeared. And it was a terrible mistake, and they still ended up selling the bus. No! Now, some of you are probably thinking, you know what, Cameron? You know what? You actually haven't been near a StarCraft Dodge, and I think that invalidates your opinion because you actually have not seen it in person. And you know what? That would be a fair point. If you go back and look in my community posts from way back when, probably about a year ago, you can see that there is actually a picture of a StarCraft Dodge on there. And mind you, it was from a distance, but I saw it and I realized, holy shit, that thing is really bad looking. Now some of you might be saying, you know what, Cameron? You haven't seen it up close. That still invalidates your opinion. And you know what I would say? I have seen one up close. I have been waiting for the right time to release this video, to show you all these pictures. I have seen what looks to be a StarCraft Dodge in person. And it was pretty bad. Now, I know what you're thinking. This isn't the school bus version. I know. I'm fully aware. When I was going to the Pacific Bus meetup this year, I stopped to get gas in a small town. Just drove around just to see what I could find. And I found this just sitting there. And, Now, guys, I gotta be honest. When I actually looked into this, I found out that I'm pretty sure this one is not a StarCraft Dodge. But it looks like it. It really looks like it. I mean, just look at it. I didn't see any markings of StarCraft anywhere on it. The windows would probably be a little bit different. But there is just an uncanny resemblance to what the school bus version is and what I saw right here. And, yeah, this is, I saw this. I certainly saw this. Like, when I saw this, I was pretty positive that it's not technically a StarCraft Dodge, but it really looks like one. And I don't know how I wasn't, like, flipping right there, because it's a StarCraft Dodge. And it might be because there was this beautiful Superior, in the parking lot, too. But you know what? Guys, it's just... This The StarCraft Dodge just keeps on getting worse every time I see it. Come on. Oh no. This is just, it's terrible. It's terrible, guys. All right, guys. So the current bid price is $1,500 with 25 bids on it. 25 bids. $1,500. I am really interested to see what this ends up selling for. Y'all, I don't even know where to go from here. Like, there's too much about this bus. It's not right. No. Burn it with fire. Burn it with fire. I thought that the last StarCraft Dodge was bad. This one's even worse. And if I find another StarCraft Dodge that's even worse, y'all are going to know about it. Y'all are going to know about it for sure. The StarCraft Dodge is just something that should have never been invented, never thought of. I think it would have saved a lot of time, energy, and resources for a lot of people. No one would have had to have made it. No one would have had to have driven it. I wouldn't have to make these videos. But here we are anyways. Alright guys, if there's another StarCraft Dodge around, let me know. I need to know. Maybe I'll buy it just so I can scrap it or burn it or do anything but keep it. That's the right answer, right? I think burning it sounds fun. Go burn a StarCraft Dodge. I think that's the right answer.